Good evening and welcome to the Reset Room. This is where we talk all things life and career resets. My name is Rhonda. I'm a career reset coach. If you're like, what is that? Fair question. I help people change jobs, careers, even change industries, level up at work, get promoted, and also get paid. Today is a pop-up live for me. Yesterday, we had a great conversation with some content creators. So actually, my weekend pop-ups have really turned into chats. Hey, Spartus, welcome in with content creators and also new live hosts. These are like our each one teach one sessions. We're all learning from each other. We're sharing our journeys, and just so that we can all, get better and be better on this platform. I am actually co-hosting a conversation today with my TikTok bestie. So I am going to send out a request to her to join us in our conversation. Hey, Pamela, welcome in. We are going to co-host a conversation today with one of my TikTok besties, and we are sharing, our journey and things that we've learned and being to be better. There she is. Live hosts. Oh, did I hit the button? Okay. To be better live host content creators.
Hello,
Hi.
how are you? Good
I'm
evening.
good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I've been busy
Good.
all day. Woo.
Okay. Let me turn my phone up. It sounds a little low. Okay. What you been up
Let
to?
me have on my earbuds.
Okay. What you been up to?
I've been purging today. Just things around the house that I've kind of been
Oh, okay.
neglecting. So I've been home
Okay.
all day,
I've been
and
packing
I've
for
been, kind
vacation.
of doing my research
Okay.
on this algorithm and all.
Okay. Oh, so
Yes.
this should
How
make
was
for
your
a
day?
lively. Good. It was restful, did some church things in the morning and
Mm-hmm,
starting to
mm-hmm.
pack, starting to pull out summer stuff because it's cold here and I put the summer things away. Hey, Gina Tay, back, welcome in.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I had put
Hey,
those things
Tony,
away.
welcome in. I know that's right.
So, yeah, thank you for the
Okay.
heart me. Yeah, folks, I was just sharing that C Point and I, we started a great conversation yesterday, and my weekend pop ups have just really turned into content creator journey conversations where we're just learning from each other, sharing our experience so that we can all be better and get better on this platform. And folks wanted to dig deeper into some topics we didn't talk about yesterday.
Right.
For those of you that are new, my name is Rhonda. I'm a career reset coach, which means I help folks change jobs, careers, level up at work, and also get paid. And you want to introduce yourself, Bestie?
Yes, I am Seapoy Travel. I'm a travel consultant. I've been a travel consultant or agent for about 5 years now. And my one of the reasons why I went into travel is because I travel a lot. So why not get paid as I travel? So that is my niche. You'll see my content. I give you small travel tips that go a long way.
Awesome, wonderful. So yeah, folks, we just wanted to sort of dive in, and I thought today was a great day to do it too, because as most of you know, if you're live hosts, this is the end of the pay period. And Sunday is the end
Mhm.
of the pay period for TikTok. So if you're gonna get it in, get some last minute, provide some great quality, and make a couple dollars. This is we got
That's
what,
right.
5 hours to do it. 5 hours to do it. Hey, Ricardo Henry, welcome
That's
in.
interesting. I never knew what the payday was. That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
interesting.
The pay period
Okay.
ends tonight at midnight. So if you're in it and here, this is it. And then with rankings, everything resets at 11 now with the time change. So
Where's my ink pen? Because I want to ask a question. I'm going to
sure,
remember later.
sure. And I always said I wasn't going to be one of those persons, and I don't feel like I'm chasing rankings, but you can't help but look at it because it's
I
there.
don't know what I was looking for mine all day. So make that note of that. We're going to discuss more
Oh,
tomorrow.
yeah, no, we could just talk about it right now. So it's how
Okay.
I get to it, and there may be easier ways. I'm a creature of habit, so once I figure out a system, I stick with it. But
Okay.
for me, I go to TikTok Studio,
Okay. Studio.
and then at the top it says post or live.
Correct.
Click
See.
live.
Okay.
And if you scroll down to the section that says tools and resources, click on the little tab to open up that menu bigger, and you'll see like 10 different.
Oh, yeah.
And then creator rankings is towards the bottom.
I see it.
And if you click on it, it'll show you, well, you have to click on league and then your name at the very bottom. And if you tap on where you see, it'll tell you sort of where you are, what you need to, and sort of like for me, it's saying, so I moved up overnight. Woohoo!
I think what is the lowest one? D5?
We all start at D5 and then we move up. Okay. Yes. Hey, Revelations in Motherhood, welcome in.
So I am 170. I need 176 more diamonds and to make the top 20% and get one fragment, but I'm at D4.
Okay. So so it just sort of tells you where you are in this reset. I mean, and it tells you like next updated fragments, 3 hours and 53 minutes. Hey, Cassie, welcome in. So that's where it is. Hey, Charles, welcome in. So that was that was our first lesson. Yeah, that's how you see your, and again, there may be easier ways to find it, but that's how I find it.
Okay. Now I know because I looked.
Okay. Okay. Did you want to start with an initial question? Does anyone in my chat, do you all have any questions? If not, we kind of have a little agenda of things that people have just been asking us about we wanted to talk through. I don't see any questions in my chat.
I see none in mine.
Okay, so I guess let's maybe start with like the basics, like our bios. So I think it is a great question you asked me yesterday, Sepoy. Yesterday, folks, we were talking about like, when you're in a engagement live or you're in another room, like how do you know who to actually like connect back with? If someone, follows you, how do you determine, hey, Passion Guru, welcome in. How do you know who to connect with? And so I said that I look at a couple of things, like I'll go to the person's bio and I look at it to see, for one, if there is one. Like if there isn't a bio for me, I'm not going to connect with the person. Now that's just me. Because I'm looking for quality engagers. So if a person is really taking TikTok seriously as a business and they haven't taken, the 5 minutes to create a bio, it just kind of gives me a little bit of pause. So I won't, hey, Harper, welcome in. So I look at the bio and I've been sat in so many creators' rooms and they said like our bio is like our billboard. So think about it like your billboard. And I find mine has changed many times, but I think it's sort of precise, and I'll read it because it's sort of, your bio should tell folks like who you are, what you do, what you're on the platform to do, and definitely your live schedule and when you're doing it, so they know if they click on your content and they want to come check you out live, it's there. So mine reads HR pro turned coach. I help women change jobs, get promoted, and get paid. So it should be short and concise. People on TikTok don't want to do a lot of reading. They're not patient. They don't have time. They don't want to do it. So short and concise. Then my next line says GQ live host, and then I have my live times there. So if you don't have a schedule, it makes it a little harder for people to keep up with you. So I only have 3 days that are scheduled because, thank you for the heart me, because I was like, that's all that I can commit to right now. And then so I have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 7 p.m. and pop-ups. So at least it tells, my community that there are at least 3 days a week. They know when to find me and where to find me. So that's the benefit of having your schedule there.
Yeah, and I can add too with the bio that your bio should tell should tell people why they should follow you. Summarize why they should follow you, where they can find you, and what to do next. So my bio states I'm a travel consultant, a creator, which I go into detail with the creator. That one of my side hustles is I do t-shirts and I bling out shoes and tumblers and different things like that. I'm also a GQ live host, and for now I just do pop-up lives. I haven't gotten a set time or day yet, but I will be working on that in this upcoming week to get some set times. And I've also put a link to my travel website that's outside of the
Hmm.
TikTok platform.
Okay.
So that way that if someone is interested in travel, they know where to find me. Welcome in, Candace. Welcome in. Thank you for liking my live. So that is what my bio
Okay.
tells someone that comes in, onto my platform.
So if I didn't know what a travel consultant was, like, tell me, what is that? Like,
Okay, real easy. It's a travel agent.
okay,
It's someone that takes the stress away from you for
okay,
booking travel,
okay,
from
okay.
luxury travels to group travels. And I may, you know, that's a thought that maybe I could because travel could be a lot of things.
Hmm.
It could be me traveling the
Right.
world and
Yeah.
bringing forth the content. But, you know, I may need to be a little more clear on exactly what that is. So,
Yeah, and I asked because, like, in my world, like, I'm a consultant, and people pay me to do things. So if yours says travel consultant, I'm like, so do I pay her to like I didn't know. So
that's right.
yeah, Me
That's right.
Stories, who's one of my my homeroom teacher, as I call her, says to think about your bio that, like, what is it, like, what's that show, like something about a
Freelance
fifth grader, like something about a fifth grader, like truly dumb it down.
Dumb it down.
Dumb it down. Because
Yes.
mine was real
Yes.
wordy in the beginning. She was like, nobody's reading all that. Shrink it. You want it quick and fast in a hurry. Who you are, what you
Right.
do. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is why we have this tonight, because
Yeah.
we're gonna learn as
Yeah.
we go. So I
Exactly.
am going to make that. Thank you, Candace, for the rose. And make sure you guys are grabbing your daily heartbeat. I'm going to adjust my bio.
Mhm. Yeah. And that's what, and that's the one thing, and I say it almost every day. I think the most surprising thing and even amazing thing that I've found on the platform since coming here is just community. Hey, Kenny, welcome in.
Yes.
And that,
Yes.
so many of us were in this together and just willing to, like, say, each one teach one. You've been doing
That's
this
right.
longer, you may know a little more about that, and we share that knowledge, and we all help each other, in the struggle here, which is amazing.
Amazing. Okay.
Okay, so good deal. So
Anybody have
bio,
any questions about bios?
yeah,
Does
any
everyone have a
questions?
bio set up?
And does anyone want us to look at your bio? You want us to read your bio out for the class so we can workshop it live and in color? If not, it's cool. Take some tips, like keep it short and concise, who you are, what you came here to do. If you're a live host, put your schedule in there. If you have a schedule so far. Okay, Revelations and Motherhood says sure. So I'm going to pull up yours on my other phone here. This was one of the first things I got, because when I was just watching TikTok, I'm like, everybody got a second phone. But now I see why, because you're tackling back and forth.
Welcome
Okay.
in, Joe.
Yeah, so Revelations in Motherhood, just a regular boy mom sharing relatable mom moments, family meals, sourdough bread recipes. Oh, that sounds good. Do you go live? Revelations in Motherhood, do you go live? And do you have a showcase?
Welcome in.
Because that's what I don't see.
Hello, Joe.
Okay, you're not at 1,000 followers. Well, you still may have. Okay, you've done it twice and plan to do more.
Welcome in, Janet Young.
So yeah, even if you come up with one set day a week, put that in your bio, like live Mondays at 6 p.m. Okay, you don't have enough yet. Check in your TikTok studio. It's interesting because they turn on TikTok Shop for creators, turns on at different levels for different people. Like mine turned on, I would think, at around 750 followers. And I think it's related, from what I understand, it's related to how much you engage. Like the more you engage, the more TikTok will unlock more features for you. So check it out and see if you have it. Yeah, to turn it on. If not, but yeah, if you got even just one day you can commit to the go live, because when folks look at your content, they'll know for sure when to check you out, and then they can turn your bell on to look for you, and they'll get that alert when you go live.
Yeah.
But no, great bio. Awesome. But yeah, it's our Hey Shiso Rule. Welcome in. Yeah, we're just talking for those of you who just
Bestie, I have one of
joined.
my besties in here. Hey, bestie, good to
Okay.
see you. Thank you for joining my live. Hang out with me for a little bit.
Yeah, we are, for those who are joining or watching from the hallway, We are both new content creators and live hosts, and we had a great chat yesterday. Gina Tay said, I'm scared to review. I'm scared, but you can view mine. Okay, we'll look at it. Thank you, Revelations for the Populars. And we had a great chat with some folks yesterday, and some folks asked things like we didn't get into leagues or campaigns yesterday. So
That's
folks,
right.
I would definitely want to get into those because like you can, it's just, again, more ways to make money on the platform. But yeah, and just having a deeper dive into that and just helping each other, sharing what we know, each one teach one. We're learning from each other and on this journey. So it's been great. Anyone over there want you to read their bio?
Anyone over here, would you like for me to look at your bio? Just put a comment in the chat. And waiting on that, Bestie. If we can, the very first line on our spreadsheet says algorithm.
Oh, okay.
Right. Does everyone know what is the algorithm? What is it for? And so I went to my
See, this is when I get scared. I'm not nervous, but then when like the celebrities come in, like Miss Matthew, she's one of
Me too.
That's when I get nervous.
Hey, look, full transparency. Like when I go live and I seen you come in my live several times, I got nervous. I was like, okay, I think I'm about to get.
If you all don't know, Miss Matthew just came in. She is an amazing live host. I actually am one of her recruits in GQ, under GQ, and she has been teaching and guiding us just amazingly on this journey, and she is killing it. So definitely connect with her. But yeah, that's when I get nervous when I was like, the celebrities come in the room. Go away, I'm nervous. But thank you for popping in.
She gets to see all the knowledge that you have gained from watching her. And
yes, exactly. Yeah. And Miss Matthew and others, what we're doing today, we're just having a conversation. We're both new content creators and live hosts, and we're kind of doing an each one teach one session. We're all at different places in our journey, and we've all learned different things. So we're just sharing that knowledge so that we can all be better and do this together. So yeah, just excited to keep talking. And okay, so back to algorithm.
What is an algorithm? So I asked my chat first cousin, and it was a one simple sentence, and my chat cousin said, TikTok, it is what TikTok decide. It's TikTok deciding which videos of yours to show. Real simple. Isn't that amazing?
Okay. I think that definition is fair. I think it's it's part of it. I mean, it's an AI system, and it's a computer. If you think about computers, even if we're working on our computers at home, garbage in, garbage out. So if you put good quality content in, that's what you're kind of going to get back. And I think about that, like how I think about engagement. When we are quality engagers on the FYF on other people's content, then, what you give, you get is sort of what I believe and what I've seen to be true. Yeah. So you're
trying to get the algorithm to see who you are, and if you're an engager, how can you benefit? How can they benefit, or how can this platform benefit with you being here? How quality are you? And so those are the things that I've been thinking about, especially last night after we got off, what is it? What is it? And what am I bringing forth? And how can it be used, to the end user? How can they use it?
I think it's a couple things. I think, and again, just based on little pockets of knowledge, and I don't know anything, so please chat if you have more information and knowledge than us. And it's just sort of what I picked up along the way. I think the first thing it does is try to determine who we are. If we're a consumer, like before I started taking TikTok seriously, I had like maybe 2 videos. Bonita Garcia. Oh, there's another celebrity in the room. This is when I get nervous when the celebrities show up. Thank you for the heart me. They're trying to determine if we're a consumer or a content creator. If we're just doom scrolling, then, that's fine. You're here for entertainment and fun, and that's great. Hey, but if we're not, I think there's like, okay, so what is this person here to do? What is your content about? And so it's all those things, putting out quality content, even if
Welcome
they're
back,
short
Kimberly.
videos, making sure all the things they tell us, your lighting is good, your mic is good, your message is clear, that you're even in that 7-second video, do you have a good hook, what you're offering, and a call to action? And so even in those 7 seconds, making sure that those are there in the content, the better quality, I feel the algorithm pushes you out more.
That's right.
So, like everyone says, for every action we take, there's an opposite reaction. Okay, Miss Matthew said yes, we're on track. Okay.
Okay,
Awesome.
good.
Yeah.
Good information.
Yeah. And so, so our job is just to keep producing great quality content, and even on lives, having, I've been in the TikTok streets and I've seen some things. Yeah.
Thank you for the roses.
Okay, Miss Matthew says the more engagement is how it gets pushed out. So the more we engage, the more our content gets pushed out. Okay. And question, Miss Matthew, does that also include like engaging in lives? I've always wondered, like, is it just engaging on the FYP or is it engaging in lives? Because I spend a lot of time in lives.
Yeah, I think so. I think I was reading that today. That is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because we spend time in both, and you're engaging in both.
And you're commenting. I think that looks at the comments, it looks at the shares and any other.
Okay. People engaging on our content. Okay. I understand, Miss Matthew. Okay. People engaging on our
You said it's people engaging on our content, so it's not the lives, it's not engaging in the lives.
Sharing it in comments. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. And I had got some feedback because I was getting a lot of likes on my content, but not a lot of comments. And so I changed my call to actions instead of just follow me to like comment this, comment that. So then that increased. So I do that more now as my CTA. To get more engagement on the content.
Okay. Very
So
good.
it's just learning.
Maybe I need to do that too.
Yeah. And that was a tip I actually got from Monster Mara. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I did.
Wow.
Like a
We
question.
have a lot of nuggets.
And Miss Matthew says, like, even ask a question as your CTA. That's a good one too. Especially with you with travel, you probably can always put in a question at the end of your content to do that, to just drive engagement. So that's our friend, the algorithm. We talked about bios and our billboards. So showcases, if you have the availability to turn it on. I've have lots of products in there. I have products that are related to my niche, but then I also just have things that I like and use.
Exactly. Things that I've purchased. That's what I have in mind.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. And Miss Matthew, actually, if you want to, folks, if you're on here and you want to watch someone do shoppable lives well, she is a pro. She is a pro at. She does it really, really well. And so I watch and take notes when I'm on watching her. Yeah. So I've only done one so far. It's a lot. I think I still need to get used to just navigating the screen itself before I start pinning products and doing all the things. I don't think I'm there yet, but it's a process.
What is it, Miss Mathis? How do you
Mathy? She's a math teacher. So it's Mathy. M-A-T-H-Y. It's M-S M-A-T-H-Y.
H-Y. Okay, got it.
She teaches us all day, every day. She's great. She's West Coast, so you're going to lose a little sleep because we're on the East Coast.
Oh. Yeah, we're East Coast.
A couple of my great teachers, they're West Coast, and I be trying to stay awake, but it's a struggle. It's a struggle. But it's good stuff all the time. I was in your live for a little while, Miss Matthew. I came and got my Heart Me. I think whatever your daily goal might have been, and I was tired, so I went to bed. Oh, okay. She says she taught increasing views using 5 strategies. See, and that's the thing too with lives. If you miss one,
You're not saved.
You miss some great information. Yeah. So I try to catch, like I said, there's like 4 or 5 teachers that I learn from, and they all specialize in different things, which, just helps us to be better at doing this thing. And she's been doing it longer. I always want to go to the folks that are doing it better and have been doing it longer. To learn from. Absolutely. Cool. So do you have a showcase up, Sepoy?
I do have a showcase, and I got my first commission last night. Wonder who was that.
Okay.
I made some
Hey,
commission,
Mercy,
like some
welcome
commission
in.
yesterday.
Good deal. That's what
And I
I like.
added some things too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's Black Friday's coming up.
Yes.
Yeah, Miss Matthew said,
Yes.
congrats on your sales.
Yeah. So Miss Matthew, I'll be over there to get
Yeah,
some
learn.
hints on shoppable items videos because I promise you, I've done some and some of them have gotten a lot of views, but I need to figure out how to make them, people have push people to my showcase.
Okay.
Because that's been about a month ago, and I think I should have had some
Thank you, Best
movement
Boys. Thank
behind
you for
that.
stopping in. One thing I've noticed when the one shoppable live that I did, when you add items to those cart, folks come into the room, and I think they're coming in
Okay.
to shop. So if you're doing sort of your other content, so I may test one like on a weekend when I'm doing a pop up, because my Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays days I'm pretty much teaching. We're doing our career stuff. But on the other days, yeah, so I'll probably, but yeah, I've seen even in other creators' room when they start putting things in that cart, you will see at least 20, 30 people pop in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're saying during the live
Miss
or before
Matthew.
the live?
So I've seen it both.
Okay.
Like when I did it, my only one I've ever did. Thank you for that shiny air balloon, Miss Matthew. When I did it the one time, I added my items first because it's a lot of buttons and I'm still learning,
Oh
trying to
yes. Oh,
navigate. I'm not that good at it to be adding them in. But I've been in the creators room when there might have been 12 of us in the room, and she added about 15 items to the cart, and like 20, 30 people came in. And
Oh
granted, they
wow.
didn't stay long because I think they were looking to come in to shop and thinking it was more of a true shoppable live. And she was talking and doing some other things, so they didn't really stay long. But yeah, so I think when they're on it, and I've seen some folks that do it really like that truly do strictly nothing but shoppable lives. Like that's what they do.
That's what they
That's
do.
their whole niche, yeah. And so they do it really, really well. So I think
Some
it's all
people
learning
do
and
well
figuring out
at
what the
it.
rhythm is that works for
Hmm.
you and for each of us. Awesome. Okay, campaigns.
Ooh,
Um,
that's a big
I
one.
know, and I try to get in all of them. Oh wait, Gina Tay, I'm sorry. You are still here? I know you are. I was supposed to read her bio. Okay, here we go. Miss Matthew, good, you're still here. We're giving feedback. Hey, Butterfly affiliate, welcome in.
Welcome in.
Military vet, GQ Live host, coach in motion,
Patricia.
motivating growth and glow. Live Monday through Thursday at 10:30 a.m. Friday pop-ups, and then the website link. Okay, I don't know that I have. I mean, you tell us when you're live. Military vet, which is good. GQ Live host, coach in motion. Hey, we're all GQ. Woo-hoo.
Yay.
Gina Tay, for me, tell me more, what does motivating growth and glow mean? And Mish would probably ask you that too, because what she shared with me is that it's sort of like, I know, go GQ. She said, really like dumbing down our profile. Like people don't want to have to think. Like she said, this isn't the site. So I don't know if I would know what that meant. Like I would think, is that skincare? Like I don't know what motivating growth and glow means. So maybe
Gina Tay, just to play on words, that was a perfume
perfume. Yeah,
years ago, right?
that's her actual name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
Okay.
met her. She said, no, it's motivation. Okay. Got you. Okay. But yeah, I like you. Tell us when folks are live. It's motivation. Okay, got it. No, that is her actual name. Yeah, I met her in Me Story's room. They went to high school, I think, together. Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
So we're good stuff. Okay, so we talked about so campaigns. So how to get to them? Because I remember you said you didn't know how to find them. I do everything through TikTok Studio to find everything, and again, it could be easier and better ways. But back to that live button where it's post at the top, but then you have live on the right. And if you scroll down past your top gifters, you'll see campaigns. And click the little, I don't know, triangle, whatever it is. And you see a whole list of campaigns. Do you see a bunch of them there? And then you click in each one.
Under official.
Yeah, under official, yeah. And then if you
Okay.
click on each one, they'll tell you like what the requirements are. You can choose to participate or not. Like I'm in Live Fest 2025.
Okay. I think I did sign. Yeah.
Thank you,
I need
Miss
to
Matthew.
receive. I
Thank
need
you.
to
She said,
receive
have a
3
great
heart
evening.
rays.
Listen, you ladies are amazing. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
Thank
Oh, I
That means
see.
so
I
much
see.
coming
I
from
see
you, Miss
her.
Matthew.
Hey, Miss Matthew. I'm glad you joined so I could follow you over here, following you back. Thank you. I appreciate
Thank
that.
you. She's amazing. Yeah, and like remember the turkey time one I was in, and that's when I did yesterday. I did the turkey face as my goal.
That was
That
funny.
that was from that campaign. So yeah, so I look at
Thank you,
them.
Miss Matthew. Thank you for the
Oh, hey,
the
Deshaun,
gun.
what's
Yay!
up?
I love it. Thank you so much. That was nice. Very
Yeah,
nice.
that is. She is such a sweetheart. She is. She really is. So yeah, that's where all the campaigns are,
Okay.
and you can make money off of each of them. So that is the best part too. Like when you go in, you get rewarded for each thing. Back on the main live page, like under your analytics, you'll see your scaled rewards, and you have your per live mission rewards, and then your weekly mission rewards, and then campaign rewards are on top of that.
Yeah. Okay.
So
got
yeah,
it.
so definitely.
I did do some digging this morning, and
Yeah.
I found that because some of them I think it was just they came into my inbox like for the live fest.
Yeah, they'll come up in
That's
your.
how
What
I
is that
signed
called?
up.
Yeah, what is that called? We get them all the time because they let you know.
Like a notification system.
Yeah, it's in your system notifications. They'll let you know because I had a new one today. Let's see, what was it? Because it was something I wasn't doing, and I was like, "Oh, what's that?"
So what about the live takeoff? Did you do some research on that one?
Thank you for the heart me live takeoff. I don't see that. Where's that?
That was on the top of mine under campaign official.
Okay, let me go back. Because like I said, I'm in so many of them because I'm not trying to leave no money on the table. Okay, so let's see. At the top for me is Live Fest. So, and they may be different depending on, hey, Jenga, welcome in. Maybe depending on what campaigns you've done previously. Gotcha. Yeah. So and even the offerings are different because when I look on my backup account, I don't have as many campaigns on my backup as I do on here. So I think, remember about algorithms? Oh, okay. I saw that yesterday. I don't see it on mine today. And maybe because I didn't enroll in it, because I feel like it ends like today or tomorrow.
December 4th.
Oh, okay. So maybe not. Yeah. But I did see it yesterday, but I didn't. I think I'm in enough. Like I'm in Live Fest. Okay. Catch Me Live. Turkey Time actually ends tomorrow. And I'm just going to focus on Live Fest.
Now, Live Fest, is that the one that just ended and they're all going to New York? What was that?
No. So that was GQ. So GQ did their own campaign. For the 6 top creators got their trip into TikTok headquarters in New York. So that was actually where you were looking at official. When our networks have a campaign, it'll be on the creator network side. So because that was a GQ campaign, it would have shown up on that side. Because they're our creator network. Yeah.
See, I tell you. I need to
study. Listen, I've been studying this thing, okay? I'm trying to get all my little coins.
I know that's right. So Creator Network is nothing there. There's no campaigns there, right?
Yeah, right. Okay. And GQ will email us too, like when they have campaigns, because they're on it. Oh my God, they're in the app. They're on. They're gonna let us know.
I might have to turn my notifications off because my phone is.
Listen, if you are with GQ and you are not successful, it is because you do not want to be.
That part.
Exactly, because they give you all the training, the tools, the support. I mean, you have to do the work. But if you're not successful, it's because you don't want to be. Hey, Dee, welcome in. Yeah. So that's one thing that I've learned and seen. And if you're not successful,
make sure you guys are tapping my screen, and I still I have my flash goal for my roses. So Make
Oh,
sure you're
okay.
top of the screen. And if you can
Yes,
share my live
ma'am.
too, if you
That is it.
hold down my face and share the live out to 10 people.
Yeah, and that's a good segue. Let's just talk about how you monetize in the live. And Taps is one part of it. Taps is it. Taps converts into coins.
Cool.
Exactly. Sharing out the live doesn't directly translate into money, but the more people you bring in a room, the more people
The
that can
potential.
engage. Exactly. The potential is there to do that. Gifting is also another way that we make money on a live. So yeah, that's the true monetization. And it's also the easiest way to monetize. I know everyone thinks, oh, when I get to 10K, I'm going to put out content and make all this money. Not so. I have my
No.
first video that is creator rewards approved. And let me just tell you the numbers. Like, so I have 1,884 views on that. And do you see this 26 cents?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So going viral is the hardest.
Thank you. I met my goal. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Miss Matthew, so Miss Matthew, okay, I'll share what I heard. Miss Matthew asked a great question. She said, how do taps get money? I get 1 million taps and no money, only for gifts. So and again, I'm just sharing what I've learned and what I've heard. So my understanding is that because of the Scale Rewards program, that the taps, when we go into like the daily rankings and you see the number that's there, that is it not true that TikTok pays us 1 penny for every diamond that's there, not necessarily the taps and the live. So it's the 38% to 40, however the percentage is. So that's what I was told, Miss Matthew, that converts into part of your live rewards.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either. Because it's like, I've never seen they don't give us a statement. Like you'll see TikTok sent you X, but I don't see where they sort of break that down for you as to how they got to that figure. Yeah, so I don't know, Miss Matthew. Okay, those daily rankings show a total point system, but not the money. Okay, Miss Matthew. I need to ask that to one of my teachers because she definitely messages it out that way, which could be, if it's not accurate, it's definitely, we don't want to give folks false information, but that's it. Okay. So the point system do what, Miss Matthew? It's just for rankings? Okay, this is what she's saying too. It's just like in a battle when you get double point, right? You can get double points if like you hit a glove or you're in a speed round, but you don't get double the money. Okay, she's saying, right, taps are just rankings. Okay, good to know. Okay. I'm going to ask Nisha about that. Yeah, because she definitely pushes that out to folks. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Okay, thank you for that. See, this is why we need the celebrities and the pros in the room.
Absolutely. But I on my second page, taps, and I did do a test of that.
Oh, you're right, Miss Matthew. Because otherwise we would all just tap all day and get paid, which makes sense.
Absolutely.
That makes perfect sense. Yeah. I'm gonna have to share that tomorrow morning in class at 7 a.m. because she does Q&A saying, listen, this is what I heard. Yeah, see what she has to say. No, because we just want to make sure that we're sharing out, correct information.
Accurate information.
Hey, Silver Moon, welcome in. Exactly. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Niches. Oh, this topic I think is all over the place. Like some people's like, I don't have a niche. My lifestyle is my niche. Miss Matthew, if you're still here, like, do you think it's important to niche down? Like, I'm pretty much niche down. Sepoy is too, but I don't know. Like, I just kind of don't know. Like, if you don't have a niche, and I think about like, does it really matter? I think about this, like if every piece of content that we create gets pushed out to 300 people that don't know us, does your niche really matter? Because it's going out to 300 people who have no idea who you are and whether it resonates with them. She says she does, but sometimes it's a content creator. It's as a content creator and live host. Okay, I understand. That makes sense. Okay,
Say
so
where, explain what
if
you
I'm
said.
understanding right, like in my lives, I talk about, we talk about life and career resetting. That's all we talk about in the live. Most of my content speaks to that. But like I know some people that just battle on lives. And
Yeah.
so
Okay.
battling isn't necessarily a niche, but that's just what they do on their lives. So
That's
I
what they
think
do.
it can be sort of both. And like there's some live creators that battle that don't rarely put out content.
Mm-hmm.
Like
And
I looked at
they
someone's
see the
page the other
opposite
day. Yeah, it
too.
was like a post from October, but they're on
Oh
live,
wow.
but they're a huge live host. They're a live pro and they're on live every day for hours and hours a day. So I think it's just
Wow.
figuring out how it works for you and how best to work it for you. Like I know who I'm here to help. And so for me, I'm going to be niche down with my content too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But to her
So I have
point,
a question
like,
for Miss.
yeah,
Yeah, I
being a
have a
live
question
host.
for Miss Matthew. So, or you may know as
Mhm.
well, Bestie. So when you post your content and it's pushed out to 300 people that you don't know, is that 300 people that's interested in my content, or just 300 random people, like people that follow the travel algorithm or content,
I'll wait for
or
Miss Matthew to answer. My understanding is that, like using your hashtags and then all your words and keywords and things, it's that sort of
that's what
driving
that's
who
pushing
it
it to?
could. Okay, Miss Matthew says she's heard both. It could be folks that
Okay.
are interested and it also could be random.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because I really think, and I've heard this, and I think it may be some truth in it, is that people connect with people before they connect with content. Meaning,
Okay.
like I've
Yeah.
liked posts from people, like I just like their vibe. It may
Absolutely.
or may not be that necessarily interested in what they're talking about. So I'll follow them just because I think they're really cool. You know what I
That's true.
mean? So I
Hmm.
think to that point, it probably is a little of both.
So that would mean though those
Hey,
are people
JT.
that showed up on your
Yeah.
FYP that doesn't technically follow your
Yeah,
content.
exactly.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. And
Hmm.
like some of my posts, like a lot of my posts that are like mindset stuff, thank you for the heart me. That's going to be people that may or may not be interested in sort of resetting their career or not, and like my
Okay.
posts that are more general, like work performance, and like my big viral video is on female managers, on women managers. Like I got a ton of
Oh, let's
followers.
not.
No. We're not going to get into that discussion today. But just to translate numbers, like that video has
That's for
400,000
another day.
views. Like that, but just translate numbers. Like that video has 400,000 views, and I think I got 600 followers out of it. So do you know what I mean? So, and lots of
Whoa.
comments. So people were interested in talking about the topic, but not wanting to necessarily follow the content on that. So
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
so it doesn't always
So
sort of correlate.
also, if Miss Matthew is still here. Also, I've watched different people mention about in the search box, if your content
Oh,
description
that
is
isn't
showing in the box
categorized.
categorized. But I see something down at the bottom. I've been seeing it down at the bottom that talks about my whatever's in my caption. I've been noticing that at the bottom. Should I see it at the bottom, or should I see it at the top?
So my understanding is that at the top is truly how your video is categorized. At the bottom is if you want to find more content about what your video that's actually playing is. But yes, Miss Matthew said it's the top. Most of mine actually say find unrelated content, and it's really
Mine
interesting.
too.
The ones that have been pushed, like the ones what I'll even say more than 5,000 views, those are categorized and the others are not. But I'm not doing anything different. You know what I
I
mean?
know.
So I
I've
don't
been
know how to
squishing
figure
it.
it
I've
out.
been squishing it
Yeah, I
small and
squish.
pushing it up.
I do hashtags. Okay, Miss Matthew says she has viral videos too that aren't categorized. So it's hit or miss. Yeah, so I don't
Wow.
stress that part anymore. I do a good
Mhm.
job to put in my keywords. I try to get my hook. I try to speak, all the words into the audio of what I'm saying. I've used the hashtags and I just let it do what it do.
Let it do. Yeah. Okay. I just heard that and I was like, I never see anything at the top. Maybe
Yeah.
like once I have, but I
Okay.
didn't know. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either. So like I said, we just keep going and keep plugging away. Now I'll share the story for you that are here how me and Sepoy met because we truly did what we said we was gonna do. We are not doing.
Not at all. I don't even know. Did we even try? I don't even know if we
Talk
tried.
about it was an epic fail. So we both follow Monster Mara, and she had a post that she was gonna do this challenge, posting 25 times a day. And does anyone want to do it with her? And so Sepoy had said, "Oh, I think I would try that." And then I connected with her saying, "Hey, okay, let's be each other's accountability partner." I did 9 the first day, and I was over. It was too much. It was too much.
I don't even think I did that many. That was
Yeah,
crazy.
those 9 almost took me out for real. Like it was a lot. But actually, those 3 of those 9 are my 3 top performers in terms of views. But that was a lot of work. I was like, I don't know how they're doing 25 videos a day. Like
they're probably batching. They have to.
Even with batching, you got to write the content. I got to come up with the script. And you got to change
my shirts.
This is work. This is work. And I knew, of course we're here to, make an impact and also, to make money. I didn't realize the time that it would take to really do this thing well. I mean, I love it. T-Rain, welcome in. And I do. Like I share all the time. Like I'm good at my job. I like my work. But I'm not passionate about it, and I am here, so I enjoy it. But it's a lot of time you're putting in to make this.
If you want to be successful on this app, don't take it lightly.
Thank you. Have a great evening too. I'll pop in later and see you tonight.
You have to put in some time and some work. I mean, you think, when people get out of this app, they have put in some work. They have put in not only monetarily, they have put in time, sweat, equity, everything.
True. Absolutely. Thank you. See you later.
Don't take it lightly.
Exactly. It's work. But like I said, I love it. I'm enjoying it. And then just for me, it's really the impact. I've shared this story. I'll share it with some of you that haven't heard. I was doing a pop-up a couple Saturdays ago, co-hosting another conversation with another creator friend of mine. And we were talking about niches because she has changed her niche like 2 or 3 times. And she's finally sort of settled into what she really wants to do. And she's doing shoppables. And, I was talking to her about the viral videos and sort of what I feel like I did differently to really make those get the traction. And there was someone in our chat who said she had went live twice and no one was in the room. And so she was quitting. She was like, I'm done with this live thing. I'm not doing this again. And we all literally stopped our live. And we let her go live and we went in the room so she would have somebody to talk to. And so for me, that's sort of that's the impact that I came here to do and wanted to do.
Make a difference. Very good.
It's about the impact. So tell me on your side, like, because travels it's a different sort of niche than kind of what I'm doing. Like, what has sort of been like your experience with your community?
Well, when I first started on TikTok, it wasn't about giving travel tips.
Oh,
it wasn't
okay.
It was about booking travel, being a travel agent and seeing what clients I could pick up on the app. That was how it began.
Okay.
And like I said, when I posted maybe 5 videos of some cruise deals and things like that. And I had to figure it out. So that just didn't pop for me. So I said, well, I need to do something a little different.
Okay.
And so travel tips, it came up. I don't know if my first cousin told me that or what.
Okay.
But I said, okay, that's a good idea. So that's been helping me along the way. And I get a lot of feedback. Some are funny, but I get a lot of views more than comments I'm finding. So
start asking those questions. Yeah. Because that was the same for me. And I never even noticed that. And I did a one-on-one with Masta. And it was kind of good. Like she She reviews it on her own, sent me it's like this massive spreadsheet with all the things you need to do, fix, and all the things. And that was the main thing
Oh
she said. She
wow.
said, you have a lot of likes, you have very few comments. So you need to change your call
Yeah.
to action to have them to start to do something. So now
Okay. Okay.
most of my call to actions are comment this, comment this word or something to that
Yeah, yeah,
effect.
yeah. And so too, I learned yesterday, and I don't know again, it's just progress. If
Okay.
I'm going in the right direction,
Hmm.
that I didn't seem excited in the beginning.
Sorry, Bessie.
No, 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 don't be sorry. That you're I look up to you. You're my accountable, that word, accountability
Yes, that
partner.
word.
So
Yes.
therefore, that's what I need. That's what I
Yeah,
need.
yeah,
So
and yeah, and I mean it in love. And what I share, folks, because yesterday we were talking, so she recently went on vacation and she came back, and I said, this is one thing I noticed, that your content after vacation is more like bubbly and alive than before you went away. I said, girl, maybe you was just tired.
I probably was stressed out, tired. Who knows?
Hey, Flora, welcome in.
It's 8 o'clock at night and I got to do a couple of
I
videos.
know,
So,
exactly.
my energy
Right.
is drained. So it translated into
Yeah,
my content,
yeah.
obviously.
Yeah, it did. But no, it is. But like I said, I've learned so much from you just listening, in the few months that we connected. Hey, Shamron, welcome in. Yeah, so it's been
Yeah.
great. Okay. Yeah, so it's
Okay,
cool.
good, good.
Let's see. So how many videos are you? It seems like you post more than I do. How many videos are you posting a day?
Yeah, I try to do 2 to 3 a day, but I'm trying to do at least 3 to 4 on my stories. I don't know if
Okay.
that, because
Okay.
my FYP always has someone coming up talking about your stories, post your
Yeah.
stories, and
Hmm.
then come back and then, post a video. So,
Oh, now see,
I've been
maybe
trying to
I'm
do
doing it the
that.
lazy way. So I just make my video and then post it. It ends up on my page, but then I also then just add it to my story. I rarely do a separate something for the
Oh,
stories. Now maybe I should.
oh.
Like I like that cat cut because I like how it makes pictures do all kind of
See, I
crazy
have that
things.
on my phone. I have no idea how to
Yeah,
use
just
that.
upload a picture and push the button and it does its own thing. It picks the music and it does all the psychedelic moving around. It's really cool. And now I'll post that to stories because it has no purpose really on your page. But
Right, right.
but I don't really intentionally make a post just for stories unless I'm gonna do like that text feature I may do.
Yeah, the
And
text
that's really
feature.
when I'm being
In the
lazy.
grid. You don't do the grid? The
I've
grid
done it once
feature?
or twice. Yeah, and I think it's maybe because of my content. If I were you travel, like I would probably have cities, different pictures of places I've been in the grid. I'm a career coach. Like, what am I gonna put in there? A desk? Like,
Hey, that may
I don't know
work.
that
A
it works.
laptop,
Yeah, I don't know that it
I
works
don't
for
know,
my niche.
iPad,
Yeah,
a
I don't know.
resume.
I've done it maybe twice, yeah. But I do
Yeah.
more of the text. Like because one the way I'll do is like if I do a piece of content, like I did the other day on interview tips, then I use the text feature and typed
Mhm.
out basically a short snapshot of that and just put that on the story. Um,
Okay,
I
okay.
don't know, just to really use
Yeah.
the feature. They give it to us, so TikTok wants us to use all the features. So
Yeah, so do you have the TikTok Studio app on your phone?
I don't. I have it. I downloaded it to my computer, and I haven't
Okay.
used it yet because it said you need a better. What did it say? You need a better camera on this computer. Yeah. So
Oh,
I ordered a portable
you
camera
mind
for
your
the computer.
business?
So I ordered the camera. I'm gonna hook it up when I get back from vacation because I think I want to do it from the computer instead of my phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went live on my laptop one time. It was
Okay.
it was
How was
pretty
it?
good.
Yeah.
It was pretty
They
good.
say you
You can
get
see a
more
lot better because
features.
I'm
Is
on
that
my
true?
phone,
Me too.
and
Yeah.
I can't comments come through. I can't read that. It's
Yeah.
not enough space down there.
Okay,
So
yeah, same.
I
Okay, so
like that.
yeah. Yeah, I think when I come back from vacation, I'm gonna set it up. Like I said, I downloaded the program and now I bought the better camera that they told me. They're like, this camera on your laptop, not good enough. So I did that. So yeah, I'm gonna set it up. But they say you have a lot more features. Like the person I'm battling on Tuesday, because I connected with her. She goes live and on the studio on a computer, and it looks actually like it looks like to watch her on live, it looks like you're watching a TV.
Oh,
Like the
wow.
image is more like horizontal. It really looks like a TV screen.
Landscape.
I said, oh, I
Mhm.
like that. Yeah. And you
Nice.
have a lot more like space here
wait a
for
minute, I
like
gotta do a
boards and
puzzle
stuff.
here.
Oh, you got a puzzle. Yeah. Hey, Mari, welcome
Unable
in.
to, wait a minute, it said unable
Hey,
to.
Jennifer, welcome in.
Oh gosh, wait a minute.
Get that puzzle, girl, because they'll kick you off.
Okay, got it. That was a third try. Wow.
Yeah. And I liked it because like in the image, she was over here and you had all this extra space for like boards and messages. Like I just liked the way it looked. Because when I went into her live, I was like, I introduced myself and she said, oh, you're the person I'm battling. She's been doing this for a while, so this is not she for some reason GQ was giving her all the grad battles to do.
You may be mine too, but you have to be in the same league. You have to be in the same league.
I don't believe she is. No, I think
Okay.
GQ just tries to find someone with similar, probably community sizes.
I see.
It's probably more important than the league itself. Even though because you could have, no matter what league, you could have some high, some heavy hitters and snipers in the midst. Oh, I did that today. I was in a creator's room and I sniped at the end and she won. I was like, I love battling. That's why my badge number is what it is, okay? Because I be battling too.
What is your badge number? I never even looked.
I be battling too. It's a 32. It's up there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I think I'm 25 maybe.
Yeah.
So
We're investing. That's marketing. And so that's the one thing too, for those of you that are new here, keep all your recharge receipts. If you are treating TikTok as a business, that is a tax deductible expense.
Absolutely.
I'm not an accountant, but check with yours. Poi is accountant, but I'm my own tax person. I've been doing taxes for many, many moons, but check with that and get that kind of done.
So I'm sorry I interrupted. So you went into her live, you said, and she had.
Yeah, she had one gift left in her gift gallery, and I sniped that at like 5 seconds at the end, and then she won. So I was like, I love sniping. I just love battling.
Me too. I like I like to, when I know that my person can win, then I'll help. But when I see that, I'm like,
if I see it's like, I'm not that person. Like I can't throw you a uni. Like I can't do that.
Woo.
I've never done that.
That's in the hundreds of dollars, isn't it?
It is. I've done a couple lions, but
oh wow, no.
Yeah, I've done a couple lions, but I haven't done a uni yet, and I don't know when. Maybe when I'm a real creator on this.
That's right. App, you are a real creator. You are a real creator.
I know. I'm just playing. How about when my Wednesday paycheck says I am?
Hello, that part.
Right now, this is just gas money and lunch money.
For me, I'm in the, at the register down there at the bottom. We had the penny candies down at the bottom. That's why.
But it is all good. We are getting there. We are moving along. Let's see. I'm looking at my list of things. CTA, call to action, live structure. And that's the only thing I probably want to end with is, and I got this really from Mish when she was helping us talk about just planning out your lives. Cause I pop in a lot of rooms just to kind of see what's happening.
Yeah.
Oh, and I pop right out of a lot of them too, because baby.
Sometimes I just don't get it.
I popped into one yesterday. There were like 4 boxes on the screen, and like the F-bombs, and I know we'll get a B for that, but it was a whole lot. I don't know what they were talking about. I didn't even care, but I just had to get out of there really, really, really fast. Because again, it's about value, and it's really interesting. There's a young lady who had asked me for some insight, and I was like, I'm new to this too, like I'm learning, but she, everybody's not coachable. And I'll say that, and I say this in my work, and I'm gonna talk to my folks about this on Tuesday, that like coaching works, but you have to work too. And she had asked to co-host a similar session, and then we would kind of workshop some things because I looked at her bio, I looked at her content, and have some feedback for her. And she basically said she didn't have time, and it's okay. Like, you came to me, like I ain't, I'm not out here with a fishing rod, rounding up people. But like, I don't know what to do with that. Like, seriously, I can't help you. Like I told her, I said I believe in teaching people to fish. Like, I can't. Yeah, I could throw you. Sure, let me throw you a lion. Okay, what you gonna get? $150 off of that? Then next week, like, you still haven't learned to sort of do this thing yourself, and that's sort of what it's about. I said, and for me, like, I'm a teacher, I'm a coach, but I'm also a student. Like, I'm sitting in rooms and learning and taking notes from those that have done it.
Find all these rooms though? I've seen your list of rooms. I'm like,
I feel like it was divine, actually. Mish was the first one I find, Mish Stories. And she talks about Coach Tara. And then she talks about Boss Mitri. And so that's where I got those three. And Monster, she talks about Monster too, because that's where she started. Her first room was Monster Mara. Mish Story, her first room was Monster Mara. My first room was hers. Then she talked about Coach Tara. So then I went there. And then Mish also talks about Boss Mitri. One, he teaches a lot on battle strategy, but he also teaches a lot on just how to find and build your community on TikTok with quality people. And what he says to do, I didn't think to share this with you yesterday. This is what he suggests. Like, when we're in his room, he asks us to make 3 columns. The first columns are people that are just tapping and sharing. If we're tapping and sharing. Because in your rooms and in your community, everybody's not going to be able to gift, but you want your tappers and sharers too, because those are the people that are going to keep you in your rankings, going to keep your numbers up. And then the folks that are on the highlight, so you want to look at all your gifters, and he's like, write those names down. And then what's the third column? I forgot the third column, but his point is, don't just write the names down and connect. Go visit their rooms. Go check out their content and see if you even resonate with them. If you don't resonate with those people, it's okay, but those just aren't people that you connect with and align with. And I thought that was just, nobody's really positioned it or said it in that way, which makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
In terms of aligning. Yeah. And Tyra to the T, I just love her. Mish Stories talks about her too. She's a young girl. She's a battler. She's a young girl. And I just love her energy and vibrant. And girl, I'm old because every time I come in, hey, Miss Rhonda. when they put the miss on it, when the miss go on it, I'm like, okay, I'm the senior in the room. She did a battle yesterday I caught. She was actually on TikTok live site. And I happened to catch her, and I came in and threw some gifts. She said, Miss Rhonda. So here we go. Tell everybody the granny is here.
I think somebody called me auntie one time. I am an auntie, but come on now, right?
Yeah. Well, listen, the aunties is here. We are here, and we are doing this thing, and we're going to keep doing it.
So I'm going to visit these pages, and I'm going to see when they go live. And
yeah. Most of them.
I know Mish is up. When I wake up in the morning, I think she's usually on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's on 7 to 9 a.m. And then she comes back at 8 to 10 p.m. Monster, we know Monster's schedule because Monster's 9 to 11, then 7. I'm not sure what Tyra's schedule is. I usually catch her randomly. Coach Tyra comes on, I think she's on like 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. in the afternoon.
Oh, okay, Eastern Standard Time? Okay.
In the afternoon.
While I'm sitting at my desk so I can catch
her. And Boss is on 9 in the morning. He starts and he can go to 1:30. Like, it's a lot going in. Yeah, it's a lot. But he teaches so much, and like, you learn so much every time I go in. So yeah. Okay. But that's their schedule. Well, this was another great talk, bestie. Hey, Bodell, welcome in.
And it seemed like I had another question. You had wrote something down, but
go through your list.
Yes. So you someone is asking me to co-host now.
They might want to battle you, girl. They might want to battle.
You talked about live structure.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Sorry, I didn't get back to that.
So when you get ready to go live, you're setting up your goals and you're the title
All
of your
right,
live.
Lindsay. Mm-hmm.
What about, I believe I noticed on your page, you have the little boards or the bubbles
Mm-hmm.
behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Is that where you find under settings? How did you get
It
those
is. They just
bubbles?
moved it around actually, but now it's under settings, and I think it's the second or third option down. It says boards, and then you can go in there and create. So I like to create different ones depending on what I'm talking about, and that's really not even really for the people that are in the room. That's really for the people on the FYP that are watching from the outside. Hey, Miss Lady D, welcome in, because they can see what we're talking about in the room. So I really like to add, thank you for the heart me. So I like to add the boards for that reason, so that people watching from the hallway can see what we're talking about.
So I tried that, but I only seen like one option. Maybe I'm missing it.
You
No,
know,
I don't.
there's a couple, like there's some standard templates they have in there already. And so I use those and then just change my own words. And then I've made my own. Like there's one I'll put up like on Mondays. I have no shortage of welcome in. I use the the gift gallery reset one. I turn that on Mondays because our gift galleries reset Sunday night. So I'll turn that on Monday, so folks that come in the room, going up in that gallery, do what you do.
Do I even have that? Do I have a gift gallery? Probably do.
Yes, everybody. Yeah. So, girl. So look, do it right now. Tap on your picture.
Okay, right here, or
tap on it right now. Mm-hmm. And see at the bottom where it says under your badge number, CMSA, like mine says D3 gift gallery. Yours should say what?
Oh yeah, I see it there.
Yep. And then if you tap on a little triangle, and you'll see all the presents.
I see it.
And you'll see what's still outstanding, what folks the community has helped you to do. Hey, the
and if it's grayed out, that means I'm still waiting on that.
You're still waiting on those, yeah.
Got it. I did that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I did that.
Yeah. So every Monday, like I said, I've turned on my gift gallery. Thank you.
And if you don't, do you have to turn it on, or does it automatically?
No, that's a board I made just to tell folks, because on a lot of the creators that I follow that have been doing this a long time say that you have to you have to think about it. Some people may come into your room that have never walked into a live room. And I know for me, the first time I went into a live room, I was like, what is happening? Things are flying all over the screen. And I was like, why do those red things keep landing on their heads? Like, I didn't know what a heart me was until somebody told me. So you have to tell people and educate them. So my standard board on Monday is the gift gallery reset. And then I have the square that says like 10 KAY taps, share the live, comment, telling people what to do. And then I walk them through, like at the beginning, I'll say, hey, if you've never been in a live room, let me walk you through the etiquette. And one of the creators I follow, she said, listen, when you come in the live room, you got chores to do. Go up there to the orange heart, get your heart me if you got a coin. If not, that's fine. Tap it out. Thank you for the rose, lady. Right. But you have to, because some people just don't know. They haven't been in a live room, so they don't know what to do.
I could tell you, I probably was in Masamar's room maybe 2 weeks.
Right. Miss Lady D said, yeah, you have to tell them. They don't know. Yeah.
Right. I was in there gifted, and I didn't know to get my points up there.
Yeah, the first time I gifted, I didn't either. Yeah, I saw the numbers changing, but I never thought to tap it. And nobody until you learn. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So you have to kind of walk them through it because they don't know. A lot of people will just, like I said, especially think about if they're scrolling on the FYP, if they're a true consumer, they may have never been in a live space. They're looking at videos and content, and they see you and they come into the room, and like I said, they're just like, what is happening? So you gotta.
Right, exactly.
Thank you. Oh,
very good, Rhonda. I have totally enjoyed this, and we're gonna have to maybe make this pop up, kind of put this on our schedule a little bit. Because not only it's helping us to go live and get our hours in.
Thank you. Love you too.
I am
Thank
learning.
you for coming in.
I'm learning so much.
Yeah. And like I said, and I have the luxury of time. Like I work remotely mostly. Thank you, Miss Lady D. And I just want to help people. Like I said, when I see people like doing things like, listen, let me just, take this in love, take this feedback in love. But yeah, and I'm just glad that we connected when we did. And even though we still ain't meet the mission yet, but it's all good.
Look, okay. That may be yeah, okay.
I know that's gonna be, and I think once live is in there too, like how do you find time? But
How
we'll
do you
get there.
find time?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So
Okay.
we're learning and
Well,
growing and building. Well, thank you. We've
yes.
worked for Sunday evening. We did our job for tonight, and yeah, I'm doing
And
battle prepping
just
tomorrow.
think, well,
Yeah.
I can already see, down the line us say, remember when we used to be
I
in the
know. Yeah.
live?
Like I think
And
a year from now, like because Mara's out a year, Mish, I think is like 6 or 7 months in. And like I'm looking
oh,
at
that's
them now.
all.
Yeah. She's like 6. She started May. I think she told us May 2nd.
Oh
Yeah.
my, boy, you would think she knows a
I know. Hey,
lot.
Miss Black. The dog. Exactly. Yeah. She's been doing it a lot. So this has been great. Well, thank
All
you.
right.
And have a
Well,
good
thank
night. For those of
you.
you who
You
join and hang out,
too.
I hope you learned something. And we're on this journey to be better content creators and live hosts. And we're just
Yep. Come
plugging
back and check us
along.
out. I'm
Exactly.
Seapoint Travel. I give you small travel tips that go a long way.
And I'm Rhonda. I'm your career reset coach. We talk all things life and career resetting. And we will see you all in these TikTok streets. Good
Bye.
night.
Good
Hey,
night.
Kalia.
Thank
Welcome
you.
in. Kalia, you showing up at the end. Do you know how to disconnect, bestie?
You see me over here. I'm like,
I see you.
okay, all right. So I'm just gonna hit this. I
Yeah.
got it.
Okay. Oh, hey. Yeah. Oh, okay. You had dinner. I understand. No, we just finished up. We had a great conversation. We had yeah, some of my I say the celebrities, some of my coaches popped in and gave us some insight. Thank you for the heart me. So that was cool and great. And yes, it is Sunday evening and I am ready to just relax. Of course I'm gonna be in the TikTok streets popping in rooms, but oh, thank you. That is so cute. But yeah, so we will definitely catch up. I'm battle prepping tomorrow evening. Yeah, so I'll have a couple people on to get a few gloves, and I'm not even concerned about that many. If we get 2 or 3, that's fine, but I'm just excited for the battle on Tuesday, just to have fun and just to do it and get it over with. But yeah, do you battle in your community? Does your community battle? Just curious. Like we be doing career stuff all the time. So I'm thinking of maybe having one day a week, maybe Wednesday, since it's the middle of the week, maybe like our last half an hour or so, we would, run a couple, 2 or 3, just, for the fun of it. Do you battle at all during your community when you're live with your folks? I know in the morning you all be working out. Okay. Well, thank you all for an amazing night and conversation. And yeah, I will see you on the TikTok streets.